Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing part 2 of Forex terminologies, basically the introduction to Forex, all the things you need to know, because that is how I teach my mentorship students as well. I don't just dive into the charts. No, you need to know every single detail you need to know about Forex trading. So yeah, before I proceed, I want to address the part 1 video. The ending got cut short, but then I have uploaded it now, so you can go back to it to watch it, then continue with this one, whichever way you want to do it. But I saw the comments, I saw the error, and I created a solution for that. So yeah, enjoy. Let's proceed to the part 2 of Forex terminologies, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. Of course you're going to learn something. It's Adannafx. All right, so here we have on our screen Forex terminologies. We have types of lot size, we have currency pairs, we have types of orders, we have platforms. So I'm going to be explaining everything I typed here and displaying lot size and everything to you guys. So let's proceed. So now for Forex terminologies, I think I spoke a little bit on brokers and spread and all that, but then you still need to know what these things mean and what they are. So basically spreads, you might wonder from the previous video, your brokers basically, like I said, gives you access to the Forex markets to trade the Forex charts. You might ask, is this job for free? Do they do this for free? Obviously not. Nothing is free in this world, I guess. Nothing is free. So yeah, your brokers do make what? Profit from what? Your spreads and your swap fees. So now what is spread? Spread is the gap between the current price of the market. So if you notice on your MetaTrader 4, which you don't know yet and you would eventually know, I would make a video on that, on how to fully use MT4 and MT5. So yeah, your spread is the price difference. When you notice, when you open a position on your MetaTrader 4, the current price exists, but then there's a gap in between the current price, and that gap is what the spreads that what your brokers benefit from. And then the swap fee is what you are charged basically if you're a swing trader and let's say the Forex market is open, the foreign exchange market is open Monday to Fridays, and weekends the live chat is not open or active. So yeah, if you are to hold a trade from Monday to Friday, or from Friday to over the weekend to the next Monday, that is when you would be charged what? Swap fees. So if you're a swing trader, this applies to you. You're going to get charged for what? Your swap fee. So number 3 is what? The entry price. Entry price is the current price of the market. Is a moving price basically. No, not moving price. Entry price, if you are to click a buy or a sell position right now, whatever, now look at this for instance. I have some prices going on here in my chart, and as you can see, this is GBP/CHF on daily time frame. So if I am to take a buy at this price, 1.11300, that is my entry price, right? So then the difference between entry price and current price, which I mistook this for just now, is that what? Current price of the market is what? Currently the market is closed, so I cannot show you that. So current price of the market is wherever the current live chart price is at the moment, is what? The current price of the market. So now the next thing is what? Pips. So now pips is what we traders use to calculate. We calculate dollars equivalent to pips basically. So we don't come here saying, ooh, I caught $100. No. Over here, we use the language what? I caught 100 pips. And if you want to say, I did 1:2, 1:5, risk to reward, basically. How much you risked and how much was your reward. So now, number 6 is what? Lot size. Lot size determines what? Your gain or your loss in the market. That is lot size. So depending on what lot size you use, okay, for instance, now you know my name. I'm Adanna, and I want to take a pair. I want to take a sell or a buy on a particular pair, and I use a different lot size from yours. We are not going to make the same amount of money. Why? Because lot size basically determines what? Your gain or what? Your loss. So now for the stop loss basically is, I call it I call stop loss your safety net basically. The distance for marking what? Your safe trade. How much you want to risk on that trade, you use what? Stop loss. So meaning you are protected if you decide to make yourself protected. There are some bad traders out there that don't use stop loss. Okay, let me not call them bad traders. That one could be their own strategy. No, but that strategy is not advisable here. So stop loss basically what? Is your safety net. Meaning you shouldn't really call Forex trading gambling if there's something that exists as what? Your safety net, stop loss. Unless you're a greedy human being, you don't use stop loss and you're using take profit. Why are you using take profit if you don't want to use stop loss? So moving forward to take profit, I know you're already hearing take profit. That is number 8, which we have on our screen right here. TP. TP means take profit. So basically this is just like the acronym SL, TP, and SL meaning what? Stop loss, like I said, and TP meaning what? Take profit. So now we move to the next section, which is types of lot size. And for this, I'll have to do a visual display for you guys. So this is a chart. We have 3 different sections or segments of lot size, right? Depending on your pocket. Now your money they talk. Your money is talking basically for you. So now we have what? Micro lot size, we have mini lot size, and we have what? The standard lot size. So now, micro lot size, I call this lot size section the small. Sorry, I'm so sorry, but increase your grind, work harder, so you leave the micro lot size range and come and meet the big boys at the standard lots. So now, I call the micro lots what? Lot size, which what? The small boy lot size. I call the mini lot size average boy lot size, and I call what? The standard lot size the big boy zone, right? That's why when you hear girls, when girls hear like this, you're using standard lot, they will chase you. Run, focus, lock in. Don't get distracted. So yeah, basically we have micro, mini, and standard. And if you notice here on this chart, the subheading for under this is what? For lot size. So basically this is the lot sizes. But then if you notice this second section is what? Per dollar. They are explaining to you that what? This is what you earn per dollar if you are using either the micro, mini, or the standard lot size, right? So now per pip movement. Remember I told you in Forex we calculate pips equivalent to dollars. So basically per pip movement, this chart is displaying to you that what? Per pip movement, this is what you're going to earn in dollars for this micro lot size. So basically 0.01, which is the first lot size under the micro, per pip movement, you are going to be earning in cents. Mind you, you are not earning in dollars yet. You are still earning in what? Cents. You will start earning in dollars if you are under the mini lot size section. So basically per pip movement, you are earning what? 10 cents. Right? Now the second subheading, remember this is per pip. Now this is 20 pips we have here. We have 40 pips and we have 60 pips. So if you are to catch 20 pips in the Forex chart in profit or in loss, let's be realistic here. So if you are to catch 20 pips in movement in profit with 0.01 lot size, mind you, 0.01 lot size is the smallest lot size we have in the Forex industry, in the Forex chart basically. So if you are to catch 20 pips move, you are going to only earn $2, right? Now notice that is not the same thing for the guy using the mini lot size, which is 0.10 lot size. Per 20 pips movement, the mini lot size guy is earning what? $20, while you are earning what? Just $2. That is what I mean by telling you that what? Lot size determines what? Your gain or your loss in the Forex market when trading. So you can see that what is the same 20 pips this guy caught that this other guy caught as well, but this guy is earning $2 and this guy is earning $20. Then the third guy, which is at the big boy lot size, the standard lot size. So now one standard lot is earning what? $200 per 20 pips movement. You can see that this guy, and this guy, they do not tally in any way. They are not age mates in any way. So now, same thing goes with when the increment of your pips is happening. Now from 20 pips, this is 40 pips, this is 60 pips. 0.01 lot size, which is under the mini lot size, is still earning $4 per what? 40 pips. This guy earns 40 and this guy earns 400. Micro earns what? $6 per 60 pips move, and mini lots earns what? $60 per what? 60 pips move. And standard lot size is earning $600 per what? 60 pips move, and so on and so forth. If it's 80 pips, he'll be earning $8 per 80 pips move. If it's 80 pips profit target, mini will be earning what? $80. And if it's what? 80 pips moves, standard will be earning what? $800. Just basically that same calculation, and so on and so forth. So now this is it for lot size. It's a very minor thing happening here. We have different, so you decide, do you want to be part of the micro? I mean, if you're starting off, you can start with micro lot size as a beginner, practice. But when you're learning Forex, when you're coming into Forex as a beginner, your mindset shouldn't be the money yet. Your first thought should be, how do I understand this craft, and how can I get good at this craft? You can do that by what? Learning, studying, or probably getting you a profitable mentor that you admire how they trade or something and you want to learn from them. Or even this video you're watching right now, it is free basically for you to learn. That's what I'm doing right now for you. So now let's go to the next thing, which is what? Currency pairs. Now, what are currency pairs? Like I said in my first video, that is why I had to do a part 1 and part 2 of the introduction to Forex trading, because I can't do everything in one video. I don't want my videos too long so you don't get bored. I mean, it's not easy to learn. Don't sleep off. But if you're really serious, I don't think you should sleep. You can finish, in fact, the entire video in one day if you're really serious to learn this skill. So now, like I said, I was referring to my first video, which is currency pairs. Like I said, in my first video, I explained the meaning of Forex, the meaning of FX, which is foreign exchange, right? So when you're hearing foreign exchange, this is it's different from synthetics, it's different from indices, right? What we are doing here, from the name, foreign exchange, meaning you're dealing with what? Currency pairs. And what are currency pairs? When you hear about countries, every country has what? Their currency, right? So that is what I listed right here, at least some examples of what? Currencies that we have. So these are like the acronym. I'm going to be telling you like the full name. Obviously, you know USD is for the United States dollars. So now we have USD, we have JPY, which is the Japanese yen, we have CAD, which is the Canadian dollar, we have euro, we have GBP, we have NZD USD, we have NZD, sorry. I'm so used to calling the quotes as well. So we have NZD, which is what? The New Zealand dollars. We have CHF, Swiss francs. I think the pair we're currently in Swiss francs basically. So we have what? AUD, which is what? The Australian dollar. So now we have many more. Even our country, we have our currency as well. But I don't think there's anyone that really trades the Naira charts. I don't want to say further, but yeah. So now these are just lists of what? Currency pairs. So now, what are we doing here as Forex traders? We are basically online abokis. What are online abokis? Online bureau de change, meaning what? We are exchanging, because you know that, okay, USD is high currently. You might, if you have dollars, you might want to what? Sell your dollars to your local currency pair. Why? To make profits from it, right? So now, over here, I did this one. Let's do this. So this is just me listing the currencies. Now in Forex trading, like I said, we do bureau de change over here, which is what? This currency versus the other currency, which is what I'm about to do for you now. So let's say, for instance, USD versus the Canadian dollar. You cannot just trade what? A single pair. It has to be what? Against another pair to know which is stronger or which is weak at the moment. I don't know if you understand me. So now, the currency pair that comes first, we call it what? The base. And then the one that comes second, we call it what? The quotes. So currently, even in this chart that we are in now, GBP is what? The base of this chart, and Swiss francs is what? The quote of this chart. So now we have JPY. Let's do this. GBP versus JPY, one of my favorite pairs. We have CAD. We already have USD CAD at the top. We already have USD CAD at the top, so let's do this guy. We have Euro, let's say, versus USD. We have pounds. Let's do pounds versus dollars. The United States dollar. We have NZD. Let's still do it. We could do NZD CHF. Oh, I didn't put the CHF. And we could do pounds versus the CHF. AUD. Let's pick the popular pair, which is the USD. Okay. So this. Oops, I did not edit that. Okay, did. All right, so this is what? The proper way. So how I listed it before, I was just listing different currency pairs due to what? Foreign exchange. For you to know that what? Foreign exchange, basically, you are trading the currencies of what? These countries, these different countries. But now, you have to trade each currency versus another currency. You can't trade USD against USD. Brothers don't fight, right? So now I hope you're able to understand the concept, and I hope I was able to explain it as simple as I can. If you notice, I stuttered a bit because when I want to use big grammar explanation, I remember that, okay, beginners are basically as well watching this video, so I don't want to use terms that you might not understand, and that's why if I make any sentence that you might not understand the Forex term word, I just try to explain what it is I said. So I can't be using language, our Forex language for you yet. I'm taking it step by step like I promised. So now we have types of orders. Now, types of orders, sorry, 1 second. Let me display this. This one is going to be, like I said, I was going to do another video. No, let's text this here. I was going to do another video explaining how to use your MetaTrader 4 full time. So now we have types of orders. Number 1, we have instant market execution. All right, we have we have 2 different sections. Now it is either you are doing what? An instant market execution, or you want to use pending orders. So the rest I'm about to list now are under what? Pending orders. So we have buy limits. You have to start with capital letter, sorry. We have the buy limit. We have number 3. We have the sell limits. Number 4. We have sell stop. Guys, it is not easy now. I actually understand why Not every mentor out there likes teaching the beginner class. They just take you straight to the advanced class because, sorry, sell stop. I'm distracting my own self. Wow. Sell stop. Number 5. We have, lastly, buy, oops, capital letter, buy stop. All right. So these are types of orders. Now, anything concerning instant market execution, it means that what? You are clicking your buy or your sell button right now. So now, for instance, let's use what we just did here, practical. You are on the USD versus Canadian dollar chart, and you have done your analysis and everything, which we're still going to get to doing technical analysis. You've done your analysis and everything, and you've decided, okay, I want to buy. Instant market execution means what? The moment you click that buy or sell button, it is automatically going to open what? A trading position for you, right? But under pending orders, like I said, these 4 are under pending orders. I'm going to be explaining what they are, right? So now for buy limits basically means what? I'm going to do a display on this chart. So for instance, market is buying, is moving upward and buying, right? So let's say you are expecting market to come below, regardless of market being above here. For instance, let's say you are expecting market to come around this level. Let me mark the price. Let's say you're expecting market to come around this price, right? What you're going to do is that you don't have any intention to buy from here, right? Because this is the current price of the market, 1.1038, but you have no intentions to buy from there. But you are what? Interested in buying from 1.10766. You're interested to buy from that price. And you probably feel like you are not going to be active on your chart. Now, these pending orders are the reason why you see doctors, nurses, engineers, people that are 9-to-5ers are able to do what? Still trade Forex. As long as they are interested in acquiring these skill sets, they are able to still trade Forex. How? Because there's something called pending orders. And what are pending orders? Pending orders, whether you're on your chart or not, you can set markets to what? Buy for you at this certain point in time, whether you are asleep or not available on the chart. That is pending orders. So the first one on the list is what? Buy limit. And I'm trying to explain to you how buy limit works. So buy limit on a buying chart has to be what? A price below a buying chart. Meaning what? You are telling price that, please, hello, if you are coming back eventually, kindly what? Pick me up and take me where? To the destination you are headed at previously, right? So now, market, whether you are present or not, will automatically do what? Open what? An instant market position for you at that price that you have set your what? Your buy limit. So the same thing is for what? The sell limit, but in opposite direction. So now, like the word says, sell limit. So market was initially selling for you, and you have intentions of selling from, let's say, this high, right? You have intentions of selling in this high, and obviously you can see that chart is currently here. It's going to take a while for market to get there. That's if your analysis plays out, if your predictions are right. Market will come there basically and trigger you in. But then, let me use the doctors for instance. Obviously, they've gone to work, but then they have set what? Their sell limit at this price. Now, this is what's going to happen. Whenever market comes there, it is going to what? Automatically open a position for you, whether you are active or not, whether you're on the chart or not. It's going to automatically open it. Mind you, when setting pending orders, you're going to set what? You are able to what? Apply your stop loss and your take profit for your pending orders. Meaning everything can be done for you as long as what? You use what? The pending orders if you are not going to be active on your chart. So now market will trigger your sell limit and then continue to the designated destination. So now let's clear this off. is noisy. I don't like noise. Yeah, I hope you're understanding so far. I don't know how simple I could be more than I am right now in explaining, but I know I try my best to be very simple, and my students love me for that. Yeah, so that's it for what? Buy limit and sell limit. So now I'm going to explain sell stop and buy stop. So now this sell stop and buy stop are mostly used by news traders. Now, what are news events? Right? News are basically fast movements that happen under milliseconds, basically. I don't even want to say under 1 second, under milliseconds, as long as what? The news is going to be happening by 1:30 or by 1 or by 4 p.m. or by 7 p.m. We have different types of news, of which I'm still going to tell you the platform to check, the platform to download for you to know. I know you might be wondering, why is she saying 1:30? Why is she saying 4 p.m.? Why is she saying 7 p.m.? Yes, because there are designated times for what? News announcements. That is why it's called news, right? And everybody is meant to what? Be aware of what time, what governor or what president is coming to speak to what? Deliver a news, and everybody is going to be what? Active. Now, like I said, sell stop and buy stop are mostly used for what? By news traders, and I will explain why. Now, let's say this is market, you know, buying, right? Now we have a news event. Traders usually do this. I want to put an instance. So let's say you put your buy stop or your sell stop price. I want to put a price above here. So let's say this is where the current market is. This is where the current chart is. And your prediction for this news probably is what? Because the market is bullish, market is buying, your prediction for this news would be what? That the news is gonna what? Spike up or take off to the upside, right? So if those are your predictions, you probably might not want to go in immediately from the entry point, right? Why? Because you feel like what? Obviously, news is very volatile, right? And there's high probability that market can just, shake and take you out and still go to what? Your predicted buys. So now, this tool or this feature on your MT4 called buy stop and sell stop, this is where it comes in. So now you might place your buy stop price just a little bit above what? The current price or the current area of the chart on the lower time frame. I'm giving some news trading scopes. On the lower time frame, right? So now, because your predictions are buy, obviously, that is why you're setting what? A buy stop here, right? So now, when news comes, what happens? It takes off to the direction that you predicted, if you are right with your prediction. And what happens? It will automatically what? Open what? A buy position for you towards the upside and continue moving. Meaning what? You are profitable on that trade. Now, if you notice, this explanation is different from what? The buy limit explanation. From the word limit, buy limit, you know that what is different from what? The buy stop or what? The sell stop. So if you notice, this is different from the previous explanation I did for what? The sell limit and the buy limit. So now next to what? The opposite of it, which is what? Sell stop. Sell stop, you had set what? Your entry price, where you want market to automatically open a sell position for you, right? So now market comes and news happens. Eventually, the news does what? This. Towards what? The downside. Mind you, this news is very fast. That is why it's called news. And I said the spike happens in what? Milliseconds, basically. So now, market will do what? Automatically open a sell position for you and carry you along in those sells. That's why it's called what? A sell stop. Let me give a very simple explanation for this term. Let's say you're in Lagos and let's say you're in Dubai and Qatar are not really far from each other. Let's say you're in Dubai and probably your friends are in a PJ and they want to come to Qatar from Dubai with their PJ, private jet basically, and you are in between Qatar and Dubai. You're basically telling them, please, when you get in between Qatar and Dubai, wherever location you are, as long as you are at that stop or at that airport, can you guys kindly pick me up and we all go to where? Qatar. That is what this means basically. So you're standing at a stop and you're still going to that same direction of your predicted move, whether buys or sell. But you want markets to this pending order, which is buy stop, to automatically take you along in that direction. That is when you use buy stop. Same thing goes for the sell stop, which is opposite direction. I'm in Lagos, I want to go to ABJ, and you tell the bus driver, I am in between Lagos and ABJ, but I want to go to where? The ABJ that you guys are going. Please, as you're going, pick me up and take me where? To ABJ. And that is it. Very simple, and I hope you're able to understand. So if you go to your MetaTrader 4 and you never knew how to use your buy limit and your sell limit, that's how to use it. If you never knew how to use your buy stop and sell stop, that is quite the simple explanation for that. So let's get all this out. And what do we have next? Platforms. Now, I need you guys to do something for me. For platforms, you're going to be downloading these apps. You don't need much. Let's say you download, remember the professionals, I keep saying it, don't be angry, patience. I know you guys are pros already. You know all this and probably have all these apps already. But for my newbies, I'm doing this video for free for anyone that wants to learn forex trading. You come, you watch this series. I feel you should be educated. I'm teaching you how I would teach any students, basically, and I'm starting from scratch. So these are the apps I need you to download. Most importantly, number one is your trading view. As a trader that really wants to learn, the first app you should download is the trading view. If you're downloading MetaTrader 4 first before you download trading view, it means you came to this industry for money. You are not coming for the knowledge first, because if you're downloading trading view, that app is where you do your technical analysis. So if you downloaded, check yourself. Even the pros, you check yourself too. What did you download first? Was it your MetaTrader 4 or was it your trading view? So yeah, you download the trading view app. Return. You download MT5. I need to write this in capital letter. You download your MT5, meaning MetaTrader 5. You download what else? Your MetaTrader 4, whichever one you prefer. Two of them have different features, but I prefer using MT5 because of bulk operation and many other features that it has. So you download MetaTrader 4. You don't necessarily need to download this one, because you could just check on your website. You download my FX book. This is the one I told you guys that you use. Like when I was saying news at 1:30, it tells you what news, if it's a high impact news or not. It tells you the time exactly when that news event is going to be happening. It shows it there, so you can use it for that. My FX book. What else do you need? All these beginner terms here. We that are already pros, teaching a beginner is not easy. Basically, you have to go back. It's just like you're taking me to primary school when I've already graduated. I think that's all for now. That is all for now. So yeah, download the trading view. Download your MetaTrader 5. Download your MetaTrader 4. My FX book. I really hope that you're a bright fellow watching this video, and even if you're not a bright fellow, this explanation was really simple. I tried my best to keep it really simple and self-explanatory. And stay tuned for the next video. Download these platforms, because the next video I'm going to be continuing and asking you if you did, and together I'm going to be adding the tools, the necessary tools you need for your trading view, right? The necessary tools you need for your trading view, we're going to be adding them together from scratch. Like I said, I'm carrying you along from beginners to advanced. So yes, if you the next educational series is going to be what? We're going to be going into technical analysis. So we are done with the terminologies of forex trading. This information should be enough for you. And if you want to catch that video and other of my videos, click the like button, click that subscribe button, stay tuned, turn on post notification, and I'll catch you in my next video. Wow, this takes a lot, but I love you guys. That's why I'm doing it. Stay tuned. I love you. Peace out. Mwah. Bye.